What's up, YouTube? This is part 2 of lying. I got cut off, ran out of storage, had to delete over 6,000 files. Sorry. Anyway, back to it. I left off on cooperation becomes extremely difficult. After lying creates distrust, a lack of trust means trading for goods becomes infinitely more hazardous, effectively giving way to every man for themselves mentality, and then cooperation becomes extremely difficult. Alright. So, lying is basically stealing the truth. I explained this to my 18-year-old daughter. To me, a liar and a thief are pretty much the same thing. I mean, because, honesty is very valuable, and for someone to steal the truth, the truth is a valuable thing. And I mean, sometimes it's worse than stealing money, depending on how much. Anyway, it's pretty much the same. So lying and stealing the truth, and since that's the case, it becomes easier for someone who has been lying to start to actually steal things. And there's the camera. And when that happens, you start to get corruption. People in authority start becoming corrupt, like police officers, and I mean that's the first thing you think of. But I mean, so many different things, like any worker, basically, any politicians, all this stuff. Oh yeah, corruption, politicians. Anyway, it runs deeper and deeper. Lying destroys more than just relationships. Well, relationships are basically everything. Relationships build a country. Therefore, lying destroys countries. It destroys countries. Crime and poverty ensues and consumes. Lying is the number one cause of poverty. It causes violence, mistrust. If you don't trust that someone has good intentions, then you believe they have bad intentions, and then you have negative feelings toward them, and this can create animosity and contention between you, and that can very quickly escalate into violence. And violence instills fear, and fear drives lying because they're afraid of being caught or being honest. And so it's like a cycle. So lying instills mistrust, makes people angry, makes people violent, makes people lie. Round and round you go, and this is the reason some countries are having so much difficulty developing. I can't make these connections. Anyway, my son had a problem with lying, and we're working on it. He's 10. I told him that lying will create a fake life for you. It will. No one will really know you. You'll lie, and these lies will foster relationships, and these relationships shouldn't even exist because they're based upon a foundation of lies. When you foster these kind of relationships, the people that you're keeping in your life don't really know who you are. And this makes you feel really lonely after a while. So if you're lying to keep people around, to make friends, to keep a partner, to keep a job, your entire life's gonna be a facade. I tried to explain this to him. I'm not sure if he quite understood me. We'll have another go at it when he gets a little older. A little older. Right. So then I try to make it look good. Appealing, to be honest. I said, are you brave enough to tell the truth? Are you strong enough to hear it? You have to be strong enough to bear that truth, and you can't be afraid. You have to be courageous and brave enough to tell that truth, no matter what consequences you may imagine, because your imagination is just that. Your imagination. All these. You can't live in fear. You have to live in love. And that includes loving yourself enough to be brave enough to be honest, so that you can create a wonderful life for yourself. Another driving force for that is a definition of sin. You guys are probably going to get tired of hearing this, but again, there's a definition of sin I heard of as actually missing the mark, right? I'll mention this a lot, because to sin is to miss a target, miss a mark. Look up various definitions of sins. To sin is to miss a mark or a target, and when you miss the mark, you're missing your happiness, and you don't even realize it. When you're sinning, you're missing your own happiness. You're not getting there, because you're lying, and these lies do these things to you. Which brings me to my next point, and it's not just lying. It's violence. It's lust. It's all kind of things, making you miss your own happiness, pursuing these shallow pleasures or these things that you think are going to make you happy, but they're not. Which is why the Bible can be used as a guide to your true happiness. Anyway, okay, that brings me to my next point. Where do we go? Wrong way. Lying also plants the seed of unworthiness. Yeah. And lying is not the only thing that does that. Negative language, expressions of anger, thoughtless words towards others, all of these things plant seeds of worthlessness. But we'll stick to lying for now. One feels unworthy of anything good that comes into their life, undeserving of truth, or unable to believe the truth, or to be comforted by it. So not only do you feel worth less, you feel undeserving in your subconscious, because if you're a liar, why do you deserve better than a liar? Or why do you deserve an honest person? But it's not only that, it's also, you're not going to believe when someone's being honest. It's going to be very difficult. You're going to doubt it. And you're going to doubt it in so many different people. You're going to doubt it in strangers. You're going to doubt it in loved ones, and friends and family. You're just going to doubt it. Look at the whole world that way. And it's sad because so many people do it. I see it every day. I wait on people and they expect the worst. They don't think that you care. People you work with, they don't think that you care. They don't understand. Because they're consumed by their own sins, mistakes they made in life. They just planted those seeds of sin, and they're rooted deep. Often people unconsciously sabotage any opportunity for a better life that they may have because of these deep-rooted sins that have spread with every lie, with every negative, wicked thought, every bad intention, every fear, every loose slip. Anyway, so that's my take on lying. There's a lot more, but this video is getting kind of long, so I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed it. Part 2 of lying out.